Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video according to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, November 4th to 15th. Eric's Hope intervention fails. Zend is indignant, and Carter fights back. This indicates that the consequences of Steffy Forrester's decision to fire Hope Logan will persist. Brooke Logan will respond incredulously and finally angrily to Ridge Forrester's endorsement of Steffy. During the week of November 4th to 8th, Hope will pressure Ridge to override Steffy because Brooke will clearly not accept that Hope meant to woo John Finnegan. Ridge won't agree to it, especially if Hope isn't wearing lingerie while she parades around the design office. By upholding the promise of silence she made to Hope and Carter Walton regarding their secret affair, Brooke might make matters more difficult. Hope's humiliation and terrible career loss will make Carter furious. Carter will be eager to get some Forrester vengeance, because he will be upset over all the criticism he received regarding his proposal for a large luxury company. When Steffy and Finn reunite, they will reaffirm their commitment to one another. Steffy will become passionate with Finn and reassure him that they are still on good ground, because she doesn't hold Hope's behavior against him. Speaking of being impassioned, Hope will have a thrilling turning point with Carter, so all of her turmoil will lead to something positive. They should share their first bedtime together, when Hope returns to Carter's house with him. Additionally, according to B&B teasers, there will be some love confessions, thus Carter and Hope's romance can pick up speed overnight. They will have to confront the challenging truth of their own relationship once they return to Brooke and Ridge. Brooke will always have Hope's back, and Ridge will always have Steffy's. Ridge and Brooke might not last as a couple if they are unable to recognize the value of such familial ties. When John McCook's character Eric Forrester learns about Hope's termination, he will attempt to persuade Steffy not to fire her permanently from Forrester Creations. Steffy, however, will maintain that the choice has been made, and will be pleased with the decision to keep Hope off the property. It seems sense that Zend Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, would be upset about Steffy interrupting Hope's line. Zend will complain to Steffy about her decisions penalizing more than just Hope, because he has been creating Hope's most recent collection. Will Spencer will then turn flirtatious and question Elektra Forrester about her life to test the waters. Will might decide to intensify his pursuit after Elektra flirts back. He will confide with Katie Logan and read a heartfelt letter from Luna Nozawa at Bill Spencer's estate. When Luna shows up for a visit to the prison, Poppy will surprise her by giving her daughter some important updates. Is there any update on Luna's case and her likelihood of being placed in a mental health facility? Perhaps this has to do with Poppy forgiving Luna, or perhaps it has to do with another potential father figure. In any case, Poppy will arrive with a message for Luna, so it will be intriguing to watch what she shares. There will still be November sweeps going on over the week of November 11th to 15th. We'll see if Sheila Sharp engages in any mischievous behavior. This could be an excellent moment for her to cause problems. In the future, Carter's revenge scheme against the Forresters will cause him some difficulties of his own. Will Carter be able to hold Ridge and Steffy accountable for what they did to Hope? Lastly, by that time, Ridge and Brooke's already tense relationship can worsen. We'll give you more predictions about what is ahead for these ex-partners, because this could be Taylor Hayes' chance to reassure Ridge and draw him in. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the upcoming 2 weeks will feature a number of intense conflicts and touching moments, so check in for lots of fantastic episodes. Is it time for Brooke to see Thorne Forrester again? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan is headed straight toward singledom. Her relationship with Ridge Forrest is not looking good. There are rumors that Brooke Logan will be swept off her feet by the return of one of her past lovers. Thorne Forrester, is that right? Read on to find out. Here are the next events on B&B. Be prepared for spoilers. Will Thorne Forrester return to Belle and Beast? The previous year when CBS revealed Windsor Harmon will be returning as Thorne Forrester, fans of Bold and Beautiful were ecstatic. Ingo Rademacher, a General Hospital star, had previously portrayed the part, which had been recast for a few years. On December 5th, After the death scare of Eric Forrester, John McCook, Harmon made his way back to Los Angeles in the role of Thorne. We haven't seen him since he left town on December 15th. Is it time for Brooke to see Thorne Forrester again? Fans have been discussing on social media whether Brooke Logan's new romance with the bold and the beautiful is her ex-boyfriend Thorne Forrester, or something else entirely. Thorne's return to town to mediate his family's dispute over the fashion company makes sense given the current drama at Forrester Creations and the mayhem in the boardroom. Will he arrive in time to provide his ex-wife Brooke Logan support during her separation from Ridge? The Forrester brothers pass with Brooke Logan on Bold and the Beautiful. If you have been watching for a long time, you are probably aware of Brooke's complex relationship with Ridge and Thorne. Remarkably, Thorne was married to Brooke's sister Katie Spencer, Heather Tom, the last time he was featured prominently on Bold and Beautiful, due to her sister's past relationship with Bill Spencer, Don Diamont. Katie is likewise on the hunt and harboring resentment. Are the two sisters going to end up fighting over Thorne Forrester? Drama at Forrester Creations hits new heights. November on the Bold and the Beautiful promises unmissable twists and turns that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. The fallout from Steffy Forrester's shocking decision to fire Hope Logan reverberates through the halls of Forrester Creations and beyond. With loyalties being tested, old rivalries rekindled and new romances igniting, these 2 weeks are packed with emotional confrontations, unexpected alliances, and sizzling romantic moments. Let's dive into every detail of this can't-miss storyline, starting with Eric Forrester's failed attempt at intervening, Zen's frustrations, Carter's revenge, and the deepening conflict between Brooke and Ridge. Here's what we can expect from November 4th to November 15th. Eric's desperate plea to keep hope at Forrester. Eric Forrester has always been the calm center of Forrester Creations. When he hears about Steffy's decision to permanently dismiss Hope, he immediately steps in, hoping to restore peace. Eric has seen how the company thrives when everyone works together, so he's determined to sway Steffy to reconsider her decision. However, Steffy stands her ground, insisting that Hope's recent actions cross the line, and that her termination is final. Eric's heart aches as he sees the divide this decision is creating, especially between Ridge and Brooke. He knows the potential fallout for the family dynamic if Ridge supports Steffy unconditionally, and Brooke continues to side with Hope. Yet, even his sage advice isn't enough to change Steffy's mind, and she remains resolute. Zen's outrage at losing hope for the future. Zen Forrester Dominguez finds himself in a challenging position. As the lead designer for Hope for the Future, Zen has poured his heart into the line, working closely with Hope to create her vision. Now, Steffy's decision leaves him frustrated and disillusioned, as he feels his creative work is collateral damage in a war he had no part in. Zen decides to confront Steffy, venting his anger over the cancellation of the line he's been so dedicated to. This chapter explores Zen's journey of grappling with loyalty to his family versus loyalty to his passion. Will Zen remain at Forrester and attempt to rechannel his creative energy, or will he consider moving to a competitor who values his talents? Carter strikes back, revenge against the Forresters. Carter Walton has always been known for his integrity, but the dismissal of Hope infuriates him. The disdain he feels for Steffy and Ridge grows deeper, as he blames them for sabotaging Hope's career. Carter's resentment is compounded by the rejection of his big ideas for the company, including a proposal to make Forrester Creations a luxury conglomerate. Fueled by anger, Carter concocts a revenge plan that could turn the tables on the Forresters. Carter's plot is subtle but effective. He plans to undermine Steffy and Ridge's leadership, targeting Forrester Creations from within. As Carter moves forward, he pulls in some unexpected allies who are also disillusioned with the status quo. But how far will he go to exact his vengeance? Brooke and Ridge's growing divide. As always, Brooke and Ridge are at the center of this drama. Ridge sides with Steffy, who he believes is justifiably defending the company's reputation, but Brooke is livid. She refuses to accept that Hope intentionally sabotaged Finn, or that she paraded around in lingerie with malice in mind. Brooke feels that Ridge should overrule Steffy's decision for the sake of family unity, and she doesn't back down from her demand. As tensions between Ridge and Brooke escalate, They reach a breaking point. Ridge is firm in his support for Steffi, while Brooke is unwavering in her loyalty to Hope. The couple faces a difficult choice: remain loyal to their daughters or prioritize their marriage. This chapter delves into the emotional turmoil they experience as they grapple with the potential end of their relationship. Hope and Carter's romance heats up. In the aftermath of Hope's firing, she turns to Carter for comfort. Carter's unwavering support means the world to Hope, and their connection grows even stronger. She ends up back at Carter's place, leading to a passionate night together, a moment they've both been yearning for. Carter's anger over Hope's treatment fuels his desire to protect her at all costs, deepening his determination to seek revenge on the Forresters. Meanwhile, as Hope and Carter's romance blossoms, they realize they're at a crossroads. Are they willing to risk everything, including their careers and reputations, for love? This chapter explores their growing relationship, as well as the challenges they face in keeping it under wraps, especially with Brooke knowing about it. Will and Elektra's flirtatious new connection. Young Will Spencer finds himself smitten with Elektra Forrester, the mysterious new addition to the Forrester family. Intrigued by her beauty and independence, Will takes a bold step by asking her about her life. Elektra, amused and flattered, flirts back, giving him the green light to pursue her. This budding romance brings a lighter, playful tone to the storyline. However, with their family's complicated history, their relationship is far from straightforward. Will they manage to keep their flirtation innocent, or could this escalate into something that shakes up the Forrester-Spencer alliance? Bill and Luna's heartfelt exchange. Over at Bill Spencer's mansion, he receives a heartfelt letter from Luna Nozawa, reminding him of the emotional bond they share. Katie Logan listens as Bill reads Luna's letter, and her reaction sparks curiosity. What do these words mean for her relationship with Bill? Katie's patience is tested as Bill wrestles with his feelings, and she realizes she might have competition she wasn't expecting. Poppy's surprising visit to Luna. Poppy decides to visit her daughter, Luna, in prison, bringing updates that could change everything. With new insights into her case, and the possibility of transferring to a mental institution, Luna is given fresh hope. Their conversation opens up about forgiveness and redemption, leading fans to wonder if Poppy will share news about a potential father figure for Luna. Sheila Sharp's mischief-making. Meanwhile, Sheila Sharp, ever the schemer, sees an opportunity to strike while the Forrester family is vulnerable. Her actions spark further turmoil, pushing everyone to their limits. Sheila's unpredictable nature means anything could happen, and fans know that when Sheila is around, chaos is sure to follow. Brooke and Ridge's breaking point. Taylor's comfort. As November sweeps continue, Brooke and Ridge's relationship is pushed to the brink. With their daughters' lives so deeply entangled in the Forrester drama, the couple is forced to confront their future together. Taylor Hayes, sensing Ridge's distress, steps in to offer her support. Taylor's presence could rekindle their past romance, adding another layer to the already complex Forrester family dynamic. Is it time for Thorne Forrester to return for Brooke? The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Brooke Logan may be on the fast track to becoming single. With her relationship with Ridge Forrester under strain, could one of her former flames be ready to re-enter her life? Rumors are swirling that Thorne Forrester might make a grand return just in time to comfort Brooke. Let's dive into the speculation and see what could be ahead for these two. Is Thorne Forrester coming back to The Bold and the Beautiful? Longtime Bold and Beautiful fans were thrilled when CBS brought back Windsor Harmon to reprise his role as Thorne Forrester. After a period when the role was recast and portrayed by General Hospital star Ingo Rademacher, Harmon returned to Los Angeles briefly last year. He made an appearance in December during Eric Forrester's health scare, only to depart shortly afterward. Since then, Thorne has been off-screen, but the rumors are heating up that he may soon return. With tensions high at Forrester Creations and Brooke's romantic life on the rocks, it could be the perfect time for Thorne's comeback. Fans are speculating that he might arrive to offer a much-needed shoulder to cry on for Brooke, and potentially step into the Forrester family chaos. Why Thorne's return would make sense right now. As the drama unfolds at Forrester Creations, there's no doubt that Thorne's presence could shake things up. Known for his calm yet assertive personality, Thorne could step in to mediate family conflicts and perhaps bring a fresh perspective to the boardroom. Steffi, Ridge, and even Carter have been making bold moves that threaten the stability of the company, and Thorne's experience could be exactly what Forrester Creations needs right now. But it's not just business that could bring Thorne back to town. Brooke, his former love, is facing an uncertain future with Ridge. As she struggles with her marriage, Thorne could re-enter her life at the perfect moment, igniting old sparks and possibly offering Brooke the romance she's been missing. Brooke's complicated history with Thorne and Ridge. Longtime viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful know Brooke's romantic entanglements with the Forrester brothers are legendary. Brooke's love for Ridge has defined much of her storyline over the years, but her connection with Thorne was no less passionate. Brooke and Thorne had a whirlwind romance years ago, and though they ultimately parted ways, there's always been an undeniable chemistry between them. When Thorne was last on the show, he was married to Brooke's sister Katie Spencer. However, after their marriage ended, Thorne left town, leaving a potential love triangle open for Brooke, Katie, and Thorne. With Brooke's relationship with Ridge faltering, it wouldn't be surprising if Thorne returns to offer her emotional support, sparking tension between the two sisters once again. Could Katie and Brooke end up battling over Thorne? Katie's life has also been filled with romantic complications, especially where Brooke and Bill Spencer are concerned. If Thorne returns, Katie might find herself interested in reigniting her connection with him, adding fuel to the already smoldering sibling rivalry. Katie's lingering resentment over Brooke's history with Bill could intensify if she feels Brooke is moving in on Thorne. There's potential here for a juicy love triangle that would take center stage on The Bold and the Beautiful. Katie and Brooke's rivalry has been both bitter and intense over the years, so seeing them spar over Thorne could bring a fresh twist to their dynamic. What could Thorne's return mean for Ridge and Brooke? If Thorne returns, it could put Brooke and Ridge's relationship to the test. Ridge has always been the love of Brooke's life, but their recent issues have cast doubt over their future. Brooke's loyalty to Hope and Ridge's loyalty to Steffi have created a family divide that neither of them seems willing to bridge. Thorne's reappearance could provide Brooke with a new, or perhaps rediscovered, sense of love and support. If Ridge sees that Thorne is ready to step in where he's failed, it could either drive Ridge to fight for Brooke or push him further away, potentially into the arms of another woman, like Taylor Hayes. Is a new romance brewing for Brooke? The Bold and the Beautiful fans have long debated who Brooke truly belongs with. Ridge has always held a special place in her heart, but Thorne's return could introduce a new chapter for her. If Thorne steps up as a protector, ally, and potential love interest for Brooke, it could bring out a side of her that fans haven't seen in years. As the rumor mill continues to churn, fans will have to wait and see if Thorne Forrester's return is imminent. If the speculation is true, his presence could alter Brooke's life in unexpected ways, reignite her rivalry with Katie, and even stir up emotions that Ridge isn't prepared to face. What will happen next? With all the twists and turns on The Bold and the Beautiful, anything is possible. Whether or not Thorne makes his return, Brooke's future is bound to bring drama, romance, and plenty of surprises. Fans will just have to stay tuned to see if Thorne Forrester is indeed back to claim Brooke's heart once more. Hope just made the worst mistake of her life on The Bold and the Beautiful. It looks like Hope Logan's latest blunder might cost her everything on The Bold and the Beautiful. Recent spoilers reveal that Hope made a major misstep, one that could not only destroy her reputation, but also end her career at Forrester Creations. So what happened, and what's next for Hope? Let's break it down. The shocking lingerie incident. In a surprising turn of events, Steffi caught Hope trying on lingerie at Forrester Creations. While Steffi immediately assumed the worst, Hope had her own reasons for the risky behavior. Rather than stealing the lingerie, Hope was actually trying it on with a plan to seduce Carter. Unfortunately, she never got a chance to explain her side of the story to Steffi, who wasted no time in firing her on the spot. This mistake may be Hope's worst yet. Not only has she lost her position, but her reputation at Forrester Creations is in shambles. And in a world where appearances are everything, getting caught in such a compromising situation could have long-term consequences for her career and personal life. Fans react to Hope's huge mistake B&B fans have been buzzing with opinions about Hope's blunder. Some are pointing out that Steffi acted too hastily and should have given Hope a chance to explain. Yes, Steffi doesn't care about explanations, one fan commented. This was an accident, and Steffi just used it as an excuse to fire Hope. I don't think you can fire someone for this reason. Other fans are questioning Hope's judgment. In what world did Hope think it was a good idea to try on lingerie at her place of work just to seduce Carter? This is very trashy behavior for Hope. Hope's decision has led some to wonder if she's letting her emotions cloud her judgment, especially when it comes to Carter. What's next for Hope Logan? With her reputation and career hanging by a thread, Hope is now facing the fallout of her impulsive actions. Carter, who agreed to keep their relationship private, may be feeling the heat as well, especially since Hope's behavior in the workplace could also impact his career. Some fans think Hope might finally realize the gravity of her actions. Hope was given an opportunity to explain and chose not to, and now she'll have to live with the consequences, wrote one fan. This may serve as a turning point for her character, forcing Hope to either rebuild her life outside of Forrester or fight to reclaim her position, reputation, and self-respect. Is Hope headed for redemption or ruin? There's a chance that Hope will try to fight back and explain herself. But if Steffi and the other Forrester executives aren't willing to listen, she may have no choice but to start fresh. Hope's misstep could be the catalyst for her character to grow in unexpected ways, leading to new storylines where she learns to balance her professional ambitions and personal desires. For now, Hope's future looks uncertain, and fans will have to wait and see if she can bounce back from this career-wrecking mistake, or if she's truly on her way out of Forrester Creations. One thing's for sure, The Bold and the Beautiful is keeping viewers on the edge of their seats with this shocking twist.